What is up, good people of YouTube? Today I'm going to talk about some books. Now, I love books. I own hundreds of them. And so today I'm going to tell you about three in specific that has helped me a lot. And I would highly recommend them for anybody, just trying to grow or to learn. The first one we're going to start with is this book here, Scale Chord Connection. So what this book basically does is exactly what it says. It basically gives you a scale for the different chords that you're going to play. And I'm not going to show you the whole book, of course, because the point is to kind of maybe help this guy out, Dave Aisley. So that's the author. And I learned so much from this book as far as, okay, so let's look at the first page, for example. You got major scale chord combination, right? So the one chord of C major. So you get the chord C, E, G, B, right? That's your, oh, sorry. You get C, E, G, B, right? That's the chord. And that position, and you get the scale. So if you're playing that chord, you can solo right there. And now it moves it. Now you get C major 7 right there. Right? And that's the scale. And you get all of them. And it goes through, and you got pentatonics, same thing. And I think in the end, it even goes to, yeah, you get D melodic minor, right? Look at that. You could really make your playing sound very fancy if you learn all the stuff in this book, Scale Chord Connection. The next book is another one of my favorite books. It's this book, Fluid Pentatonics. Now, who doesn't love pentatonics, right? That's what all of us, we start out with the pentatonics. And then you learn your major scales and melodic, harmonic, minor. But you start here. Now, this book is great because it helps you to connect all the different patterns of the pentatonic scale. So if you go through this whole book, you're going to really know your fretboard. And you're not going to be stuck like most, beginners and stuff. Look at that. That's the pentatonic scale connected throughout the whole fretboard. So you're starting out on the 5th fret and you ending, right? You start out right there on the 5th fret and you end the 17th fret. So you're going to cover all that with all these different sequences that go through different keys. So by the time you're done with this book, I guarantee you're going to know your pentatonics real well. And then you have your non-shifting patterns and sequences, where it's basically just patterns from the one position. So yeah, fluid pentatonics. If you really want to master your pentatonics all over the fretboard, I think you have a good time with this book. And of course, the stuff is readily applicable, right? Because a lot of stuff we play, we use pentatonics. The next book, now this is kind of a book I've been using. I've had the book for a while, and I've used it on and off. But, okay, I'm going to go ahead and say it. And I know, hopefully y'all will hold me to that. I'm really working on my jazz playing. So that's my goal for the next 10 years. I want to be a solid jazz guitar player. So I've been working through this book, Jazz Guitar Lines of the Greats. The writer is Steve Briotti. Brody. Oh, this is a great book. If you love these guys, these five guys, you got Tal Farlow, you got Jimmy Rainey, Joe Pass, Wes Montgomery, and Pat Martino. Yeah, just for me, all those guys are just some of my favorite musicians. I'm not even gonna say guitar players, musicians. Just the way they play their lines. Um, yeah, and this book is great. It's broken up into different sections. You have 251s. Let's go through it. See right here, you got minor lines, major 2/5, minor 2/5, and dominant lines. So everything you're gonna need to play sophisticated lines, you need. Look at that. Yeah, Wes Montgomery lick, Tal Farlow, Jimmy Rainey, Joe Pass. And you can get all these licks into your playing. You know, learn them and apply them. The cool thing about this kind of a book is as soon as you learn it, this is what I'm learning. I've learned the hard way. When you learn a lick, you have to spend a lot of time working it into your playing. And a lot of time. Because if you just learn it and then you never play it, it's like you just wasted your time. So, yeah. If you love jazz, I highly recommend this book. So, yeah, these are 3 books that I would highly recommend for, you know, a guitar player trying to improve. Oh, with this one, though, you do have to know how to read music. Which, if you don't know how to read music, trust me, you're holding yourself back. Now, we gotta stop with all this. Stevie Ray Vaughan couldn't read music, and yeah, you're not Stevie Ray Vaughan. I'm not Stevie Ray Vaughan. Let's learn to read music, and so we can allow ourselves to be able to grow. That's what reading music does. It allows you to grow, right? And that's the whole point. Anyways, so hope this is helpful. If you own any of these books, let me know. Tell me how you like them. See you next time.